All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself.
Mix it up. Body and head.
Box.
Come on, what are you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. Forget the crowd. His head's gonna go. Keep embarrassing him. He's trying to break the crowd. Keep embarrassing him.
Time out!
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Let's fight.
Good work, that's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful, beautiful. I like that. Keep on top of him.
Time!
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Great work. I love that. The jab's slick.
End of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And
Those shots. Good work. Don't...
Do your business. want to fight?
Good man. Good work.
Okay, forget about it. Forget about that knockdown.
Time.
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
And box.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the...
Let's do it.
Come back with the left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Come back with left hook. Look at his right hand positioning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your gloves.
Focus. Now breathe. Just relax. Stay down. Take the count. Take the 8 count.
That's time!
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back.
Let's do it.
There your attacks.
Next time, mistakes, make him miss, make him pay.
Ride it. Just ride this out.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? And time!
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match? You gotta get out there, switch on, and get
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's...
Let's go.
Keep him guessing where you're coming from.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight It's Sugar Ray Leonard. No challenge was too big for this man. He was known for being able to... Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This is going to be one.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I love this arena. I dream of place.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good-looking right hook, but that was blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
If you like defense, you're gonna love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He parries the right jab away. Missing with the hook. Parries that jab away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work out there. The jab's working.
Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Get your mind back.
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
What a punch! Incredible work rate! Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
1-2, 1-2. Now stop on the end.
Hook misses. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
His stamina is off the charts. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Good man, good man.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. You're
Full of pair. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The straight right just misses. Blocks that left hook. And Sugar is in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. Robinson goes to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you all right?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one. Then he's out of there.
Hold it right there, and Sugar is in trouble. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That round, good work. You were thinking, you were smart.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when... Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That left hook is blocked.
Don't punch.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out?
Reset.
Nobody home with that. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
You can get through this, that's it.
That's time.
Let's talk about Robinson in that
doing?
last
You
round.
switched
How
up
much cardio was put in
Yeah,
for this
my bad,
fight?
you
It may
folks
come down to
back,
that.
get a
This is when you
jab
talk about
back. Just
championship
boxing,
material.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Relax now, I don't
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back up.
but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
Don't give him no free shots.
Do your
On
bit.
to the fifth we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Got out of the way of that right hook. They're both trying for a knockout.
Bury your attacks.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
His stamina is off the charts. That big hook doesn't land. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Time out!
Let's talk about Robinson and...
What are you doing? You're switching off?
Let's start the 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not...
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost?
Now stick to the jab. The jab's working. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Just missed with that hook. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
The straight right just misses. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Great work. It's all going to plan.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That uppercut does not score. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
You've completely
That'll be a
switched
10-8
off.
round
Get
for
your
sure
mind
with
back
the
on
knockdown.
job. That was a terrible round.
Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. That punch lands. Catch and shoot. A lot of effort being exerted here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Start doubling the jab up.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Well, they're going, whoa, wait a minute. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Come on, switch on, switch on.
Round 8, and we're off again. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Sugar Ray's in trouble! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
His stamina is off the charts. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good, he's gone, he's gone.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good job stopping that uppercut. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Focus, breathe, relax.
Parries that jab away. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Because he's going to be confident.
And we enter the ninth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That hook won't score. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And he misses with that straight left. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good defense to block the hook. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring.
There you go.
They blocked the left there. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
And
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Good man, good man. Just saying it.
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right?
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight.
Cam, you got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You've let him back.
We've made it to round 10. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to hold that thought. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here.
Look at me, look at me.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson and
now focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep.
let's start 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That left hook is blocked.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
A lot of effort being exerted here.
Oh, breathe, breathe. Take the count. Take
And he misses with that straight left. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Time.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good
Back, and then we'll go again. Come on, you're switching up.
doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't low.
There and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Chris, don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep
Good. You've been coasted for this entire fight.
timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few bodies.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change.
There's the bell for round 12. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff
He
them.
leans forward, bring it up, kick up the uppercuts, kick up the uppercuts.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your gloves.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Good work.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Stay down. Stay down.
Good defense on the right uppercut. And he misses with that straight left. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn